Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year, in fact. You're back here once again with me, Birdman Johnson. Just that Birdman, not any other. Neither am I any other Johnson. It's a very common name. We are playing Dwarf Fortress. We're here in Ironshadow, watching some dwarves detail floors to build their engraving ability. I've done something a little crazy and just designated the entire level smoothed. And that is actually working out pretty well. What else is going on? We have a crew of foreign warriors currently on grounds. Best case scenario, they're an adventuring party. And currently I think they're just taking advantage of the tavern. Yeah, they're just hanging out. It's fine. Oh, now we got people in the kill room, so I have designated this a restricted area, but they still like to go in there. Currently we're doing some garbage cleanup, trying to restock on some things that we're low on. Ammunition, drinks. Trying to melt down all the scrap metal we have lying around. We have some corpses in some places that are a little hard to get. Population currently at 177, which is too low for me to want to send out another occupation squad. We're still waiting for trees to grow. I'm just gonna let those grow for a while. We'll get there. We'll finish the tower. We will finish the tower. I think that is going to become an objective here. Completely build up the tower. Okay, corpses are getting dumped. I did that thing again where I left the trash room locked and then got mad at the dwarves for not dumping things. We are gradually getting all the horsebone dealt with, as you can see. So we will have a lot of things to trade. We recently perpetrated another Crundle massacre. The spider killed a couple of people. But I wanted to try something I haven't tried before. We own some settlements. I just have to figure out here. This one right here. Fetid scorpions. Do we have one with more people in it? 10. Oh, explore this site. Winged donkeys, no civilized population. Well, that's interesting. But we are coming up on a seasonal autosave, so I'm hesitant to send people out. Okay, I feel like we own more sites than this. Perhaps I am mistaken. Maybe we've only taken over a couple of places. Well, I suppose I won't start demanding workers. We have 3 settlements. Okay, that actually feels right. There's us. Sneak charcoal. Isn't that... Yeah, that's missing. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I want to get some more bodies on site here so that we can capture more settlements. That lynx is having itself a little freak out. Be nice if it wandered into one of our traps. I don't know what we'd do with it. Train it as a hunting animal, I guess. It's not much good as a war beast. None of the animals are really useful as war beasts, are they? Oh good, this is happening. Look at them go. So we are checking Dwarf Therapist. We're close to having another legendary engraver, which would give us 4. I'm just going to go ahead and get all 8 of them up to legendary, maybe. Maybe I'll run out of patience before that happens. The beehives are filling up with bees. Being underground doesn't seem to cause much of a problem for them. So that's nice. You know what? I kind of want to do something here. Oh, you shared rumors. Really, a rumor. Just the one rumor, though. News and rumors. Hey, here we go. News and rumors. How do I page on this? There we go. You marry the basement of Windsor Place. None of this is helpful. to us. Snakesmires was known to be an Ironshadow. Yeah, thanks. We're actually looking for sneak charcoal, which I don't see now. Holding some tribute. Oh, yeah, that's definitely readable. All right, here's us. Center on fort. Okay, this is annoying. Okay, holdings. Okay, that's us. That's not us. Okay, anything with an M on it is ours. All right, so we control these 4 sites right now. We should take mortal demons. Or maybe we just mess it up a little bit. Maybe we pillage it. We openly attack it. Maybe we send 3 squads to make that happen. I think that sounds pretty good, personally. Look, we have a Hammerlord. A Hammerlord, a Mace Lord. Another Hammerlord. Okay, okay. Our history of silver warhammers still paying dividends. A lot of teeth out here on the ground. A lot of goblin teeth that we can't do anything with. Unfortunately. Okay, we did make a bunch of pots. Good. And we are getting drinks now. We'll be trading away some food next time the traders showed up. I have disabled all but one Fisher Dwarf. Because... oh, okay. Well, all the fish have been processed now. There were several pages of fish last time I was here, I promise. Oh yeah, we still have these lead coins that we need to get rid of. I forgot about the lead coins. Alright, let's see, do we have... we have sheets, we have some sheets. What if we make some stone rollers? And what if we start creating our own written materials? A guy died here. He rose as a ghost. He went missing. I don't know who this is. I don't know what happened. His corpse is probably still on the map somewhere. Hard to say. Who are you? Ah, okay. That's our Captain of the Guard's kid. I might have guessed that. Okay, these can all be... oh. These have all already been uninstalled. Alright, cool. Very nice. We're still working on getting all the trash out of here. That's taking a little bit of time. You know, but people are enjoying the kill room. I think these traps are really raising the value of the room and making everyone want to be there, is what's happening. Good. We're not all on break. Okay. Well, first video of the new year is off to a great start. Nothing's really happening. This guy is taking a stack of copper bars out on a raid. You know, maybe it's okay that this isn't really action-packed just yet. We'll see what happens at the seasonal autosave. I might cut and just let the game idle until that happens, because we're in a pretty sustainable position right now. We have everything we need. So now we just have to ask, what do we want? And what I really want, is to make progress on the tower. We have Bayberry. We are missing some pine logs. Yeah, okay, we still need some more. But there's no point, because I don't think we have enough lumber here to build another floor. Okay, we're still waiting on anyone. They're dumping a lot of things. That's nice. Are we all out? We might all be out. Don't know. I'm never really certain about that. Did everyone have an enjoyable holiday season? Oh, there we go. Never mind. Ignore that. We're gonna look at the... Oh, okay. Well, we killed a bunch of people. Coolette Hammer Knives. Hammer Knives. Alley Cudgels. Blazes Wheel. These are some serious names. Shaken Axe. Packtown. That's less impressive. We killed a bunch of people. Just like a lot of people. Okay. So then we didn't really get much good loot. That's fine. So what I would like to do then is go back there, and we're not going to occupy, we will demand ongoing tribute. And we will send our 2 squads we haven't sent out yet. Knowing now that we can apparently bully them with impunity, I think it would be a great idea for us to just tell them to get with the program, right? So that we stop killing them for the time being. For the time being. I will never rule it out completely. You know what we could do? How much feather wood do we have? Yeah, according to this, we have... Oh, that's including the stuff that's in the walls. Yeah, okay. No, I don't think we even have enough feather wood to do what I want to do, so never mind. I was going to suggest we just build the tower out of white wood, but I don't think we even have enough white wood for that, so we'll just keep doing what we're doing. And eventually it'll work. Now, I would like to... Huh? What the... Oh, nobody pastured that. Alright. Okay, hang on. I would like to make some progress on, you know, building the tower out of iron. But we just don't have enough iron. And we won't for a while, it looks like. Alright, sow... whatever. What are you? Pea-chick, a male pea-chick. Llama, cavy. Right, I haven't pastured the new immigrants' pets yet. Yeah, the puppy can do whatever. Alright, cool. We'll try not to let the animals starve to death, but I make no promises. You gonna finish that thing off? Bunch of geese flying overhead right now. We've had hundreds of them in the yard lately. Which is fine. I like having the geese there. They keep the grass short. They kind of just group up and peck their way across the lawn. A human bard is visiting. He's just going to want to live here as an entertainer, so I don't really care. If any of those warriors that are visiting want to live here permanently as militia members, that would be really, really cool. How are we doing down here? We are doing we are. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of copper coming up. That's not, you know, the best, but it is what we have. I should probably just... An astronomer is visiting. Well, okay, so... Where'd the astronomer go? There you are. So if this guy wants to live here, he might do it as a scholar, which would be... Whoa, he is making really good time. Are you just gonna leave? And, okay, he's gone. No? No, no, no. Okay, okay. Are you going to come inside, though? You're the astronomer. Are you actually going to come inside the fort? You probably don't want to stand there. We've had bad luck with frozen water on this channel. Okay, well, we're not just going to watch this guy walk around. What we're gonna do is cut the footage until something happens. So they have come back. They have demanded tribute. We killed a guy don't think it worked. I don't think it worked. No, that didn't work. All right, cool. So then, artifacts. Well, hold it. I've actually never looked at the sneak charcoal. Last in Ironshadow, recover artifact. Hold it. We can. I'm sending out the golden clasps. It's in Mortal Demons. Send dwarves. I did not know that was an option. We're going to see how well that works. Okay, that's cool. We can just go get stuff. Oh, somebody's shooting. Oh, at the lynx. Why are we bothering to shoot the lynx? Alright, well, it's dead now. Well done, dwarves. That was a good use of ammunition. I'm proud that we did that. Maybe we'll just start taking stuff. Maybe if I can identify specific artifacts, we just start taking things that we want. Another Lord Consort is visiting. Why do people keep sending their spouses here? Mainly husbands. Does this... Oh, really? Alright, well, I'll take your word for it. Does this really seem like a good place to take a vacation? I ask you. I mean... Alright, okay, well, we got the rollers. So then, choir... Hold it, scroll? There we go, we can make scrolls. Because we have sheets and we have rollers, that's all we need, right? I guess we'll find out. You'd think, after all this time, I would have some idea of what I'm doing, but I do not, and I never will. I have no intention of actually learning how to play this game at any point. The teeth are gradually getting cleaned up. Who are these people? Huh. Okay, we're still waiting on at least one guy. There he goes. Anybody else? Ah, we're picking up a lot of equipment. Alright, that's going to take a minute. But this is a Hammer Lord. You're not a legendary Hammer. You're a great Hammer Dwarf. Okay, and a proficient shield user, so that's pretty good. Hammer and shield is a fine combination. It works on many fleshy things, and works fairly well against the undead. Which is not something we have to worry about here, for now. I don't know if that can become a problem for us, but it's not currently a problem for us. I don't know why I keep going back here. I know that there's a lot more for them to do. Are we going to get anything done this episode? Hard to say. We might get sneak charcoal back. You know what? Just... I guess to have something to do, let's... begin building this? Yeah, cool. That's... Yeah, we can... do that. Oh, we should give the Count something to do. The Count can produce for us. What do we need? How about just some statues? I think that sounds pretty good. Count appears to be unmarried. Well, the position's not hereditary anyway, so it doesn't matter. I guess usually the game doesn't go on long enough for that to become an issue. I wonder what the longest is. Like, starting from year 1? I wonder what the longest is you could run a game of Dwarf Fortress before it completely breaks down. Like on one fort. Interesting. Interesting idea. Possibly something to think about in a different LP. Not just a forever world, but a forever fort. That is a concept. What is going on out here? Please clean up all the dead stuff. Why must I? You know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. Eventually it'll all make its way up here. And then I'll give it the old DVD. There we go. Is everybody underway? Please. Dunno. If they are, they should be back soon. Oh, we had a mood, by the way. This thing. Round Notched, a unicorn bone figurine of Stozu Devil Focus. Not sure who that is, but that sounds like a goblin name. It's worth 30,000 dwarf bucks. Yes, Stozu Devil Focus the goblin, and a horse demon in unicorn bone. The horse demon is striking down Stozu. The artwork relates to the killing of this goblin by a horse demon. In the jungle of Quiescence, don't know where that is, in the late summer of '66, during the dangerous clashes. Studded with copper, decorated with water buffalo leather and llama wool, and encircled with bands of horse leather. Adorned with hanging rings of horse leather, menaces with spikes of unicorn bone. Also, for some reason, features an image of a wolverine and a book titled Did Lunar Phases Falter? Cool. I made a display stand for that, and we're going to put it just over here in the trade depot so that people can see our nice stuff. There's a cabinet just sitting there, which makes me wonder if we're missing a cabinet somewhere, so let's have a quick scan. No, not in here. It's going to be in a residence, right? Oh. I see we're missing a chest here. Okay, apparently we do need to make another check because I'm still missing furniture. Oh, we could use some statues in here. I don't really care which statues. Everything looks good here. And here. Do I need... I've designated all of these, right? I don't need to check the bedrooms again. Why are they not all occupied? I don't understand. Actually, I guess we do currently have more bedrooms than dwarves. But, see, another one. Why are we missing chests? Why is this happening? Weird. What are you doing down here? Emepe Arch Jumps, the Elf Mace Man. Now you... Oh, what have I done? Okay. Right, you were a witness. No, you were a thief. You're the thief. The dirty thief. You're not currently carrying it, though. You handed it off to your goblin accomplice. It's alright, if the militia ever comes back, we should have it in our possession again. If the militia ever leaves in the first place, that would probably be a great first step. Okay, so we might just have an extra cabinet. In which case, we'll just find a place for that. Let's see. This could use a couple statues, why not? There we go. Too depressed. Oh, that's just Ava's. We're not worried about Ava's. Oh, another chest. How very odd. Because we're getting up pretty high in the fort now. I was fairly certain I'd furnished all these. Hey, they're back. There's nothing. There is nothing in the report. Okay. Did you do it? Did you get it? Is it no longer there? Does one of you have it in your inventory? It's looking like no. That's just the first two, though. You know, I'm not going to check them one at a time, because it's not in here. It's not in here. The wordy suicide. Why would you steal something with that name on it? Alright, well, that didn't work. I don't even remember what that... Hang on. Sneak charcoal. What is that? What is it? It's a dog bone amulet. Okay. It's an amulet. I don't think they came back with a dog bone amulet. It's possible it's still there. It's possible that if we just keep hitting them, we'll eventually get it back. We're getting dangerously close to the end of the season. I think we're going to hit them again. And we'll send out these 2 squads, and we'll just keep cycling them in until either everybody in Mortal Demons is dead. Mortal Demons? Mortal Demons is dead, or we have what we came for. And then we're going to torch the town anyway, because that's what we're here to do. What do you have? What is that? The Lady, Problems and Solutions. A red zircon-bound codex. 26-page essay authored by a goblin. Concerns the authoring of a different book by the same goblin. The writing has a hint of viciousness to it. Overall, the prose is passable. Well, that's very self-indulgent. Why would you write a book about writing a book? Well, okay. Whatever keeps them from trying to come in here and murder us, I guess. Bayberry. Oh, I was confusing myself by, anyway. I can't count, is what that extended silence was. Alright, well, this petition, eradicating monsters, no, that's fine, denied. Alright, let's finish checking for missing chests, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing in here, nothing in here. This is all perfectly adequate. Alright, tell you what, let's let this thing idle until we get to the seasonal autosave, and we'll see if anybody attacks us. That could be fun. Alright, hang on. Somebody wants to join the fort, so that's cool. Autumn Gear Tempest. I don't know who this guy is. Anyway, we'll approve this. Autumn Gear Tempest. It's you. No, it's not you. Which one are you? Oh, you. A dancer. Okay, what else can you do? A bunch of stuff. Okay. Well, hey, that's a citizen, though, so that actually brings our numbers up. Oh, this can go in here. Bronze Warhammer. Where is it? There it is. Put this here. Okay. Want to go over here. Look at that. Extract metal strands. It's been right here the whole time. Do it. Thank you. Oh, hey, we made the scrolls. Okay. How do we, Actually, I guess the dwarves will take care of writing things for themselves, won't they? I don't have to tell them to do that. Okay. We do have some strand extractors in the fort. I'm actually going to designate this now. Designate this now. Petition. A citizen of Iron... Oh, look at this! Add scribe pool. Heck yeah. Come on in. Add. A human dancer. What are you good for? A knife user? Crossbowman? You got some skills. Okay, can we get more of these? Can more of them join us to shore up our numbers? Wait, did we? Oh, hey, we did it. We went back. Okay, they just walked in and took some stuff, and not much. So I'm not... Not entirely sure how we're not able to get our artifact back from there. But very well. Mandated the construction of certain goods. A breastplate. Well, it just so happens that I am now working on strand extraction. There we go, get that out of here. So once we have a few strands, we will convert some of those into an adamantine breastplate for our militia commander. I think that is a good use of our limited adamantine. I guess we should leave at least one wafer in place for moods. I was just looking at the list of things we can do with adamantine. We can make a lot of things out of it. But I think we'll turn this first batch into some armor. We could do something pointless, like make a warhammer out of it. Yeah. A ban on certain exports. Oh, no exporting breastplates. Oh, and this guy wants more anvils. That's actually a problem because we don't have a lot of iron. And we have even less steel. Actually, I think at this point... Yeah, we still have some iron. We are really low on steel. So we're gonna just end up melting back down the anvils. Interrupted by a crundle. Of course it's a crundle. Alright, well, we know what to do with crundles. Time for another massacre. But it's a lot of crundles. Although it turns out their bones are good for things. There we go. Now they will die. Yes, good. Purge the infestation. Crundles are not something that we need here in the fort. There are some pond grabbers. Oh, there's the seasonal autosave. See, as soon as I stop paying attention to it, that's when it comes in. Anyway, I was going to ask before, did everybody have a good holiday season now that they're technically over? Christmas, I guess, isn't over for a couple more days, because Epiphany is the end of the Christmas season. So it's not quite over, but I suspect that everybody's done with the celebrations by now. I had a good time. Good Christmas, good New Year. Spent some time with my wife and with my family and with my personal friends. It was a good time. Very low-key. I've cooked a lot of Cajun food recently. Okay, anyway, I can stop talking about myself now. What was I doing? Right, so let's check on this. Now, I have been warned that strand extraction takes a long time, and the highest skill level that we have... Wait. Weaver, Stonecrafter... Sutra Bookbinder. I don't see... Huh? Alright, well anyway, the highest skill level that we have, let me just flip over to Dwarf Therapist here for a second, is Novice. And of course they're all rusty. It's not this guy, I'll tell you that. A Citizen! Cyril Ringrings. Cyril. A poet. Who is also a competent spear dwarf. So that's absolutely acceptable. We're getting some people out of this. We'll be able to occupy something pretty soon. I think we will attempt to occupy mortal demons. I don't think that's worked out too well for us in the past, but we will try again. And hopefully this time, I'm seeing a lot of brown wood. Let's go ahead and chop down the trees. And hopefully this time we'll be able to capture the goblin settlement, turn it to our own purposes. They're We have not yet dealt with all the Crundles, apparently. There's one left. There it is. On the right side of the screen there. And it's dead. Okay. And the cavern is absolutely flooded with miasma, so that's fun. Oh, there are more Crundles. Okay, we'll let them build up for a minute. We also have some pond grabbers again. They are not where I want them to be. Let's move the shooters over here. We'll give them a minute to stack up. And we'll try to control the wildlife. There's only one of them that's even visible. Don't bother. Don't bother. As you were, dwarves. As you were. Okay. Is this getting built? Yeah, but that doesn't really mean much. Because we just don't have enough wood. Yeah, we're out of brown wood for the moment. So we gotta wait for some trees to get chopped down, which is unfortunate. Now, we are in the new season. Are we going to be attacked? There was an elf here. Fisisi. Some kind of entertainer. I have already forgotten. Boy, this is a slow one. Well, it's not like we've done nothing. We've gotten strand extraction started. Are you still working on the same one? Yeah. Look at all the unicorn bone, bug bat, horse, grundle. So much horse bone. Oh, boy. Okay, we're getting trees chopped down. Oh! Are we out of bone? We seem to be out of bone. Yeah, we'll see about that, huh? So we're waiting on horn. Let's have a look over here in body parts, shall we? Okay, see, I see bone and skull and such. I don't understand why I'm being lied to here, but very well, we'll just let it sit for a while. Yeah, we should have enough adamantium here. Adamantine. To make at least one breastplate. That'll look real snazzy on our militia commander. And a bunch of trees are getting chopped down, so we may be able to at least floor one more level of the tower today. Thrilling stuff, I know. So, let's talk about the poll that I posted on the channel. YouTube has obviously been listening to me when I talk, because I mentioned building a green glass ziggurat, and then their stupid AI video idea generator said, hey, why don't you make a video about building a green glass ziggurat? Currently, the leading choice in that poll is for towels in haunted bathrooms. I don't even know what that would be. I don't know what that video would look like, but I guess I'm making it. Still probably going to do the green glass ziggurat one, because that is an interesting idea. I actually have an idea basically to play a small fort like this and then just floor off the entire thing. I've done it before. It gets awkward in a hurry, but it is interesting. As always, folks, I want you to recommend ideas you have for forts. There is no idea that is too stupid for me to at least consider it. The main thing that will cause me to reject an idea is how much I will have to carefully manipulate the game engine to make it happen, because I'm not interested in doing a lot of very technical exploits. But otherwise, go crazy. Okay. We can do this. Now, we don't have enough bayberry. But did they chop down anything else that we can use? Looks like not at this time. That's fine. We'll do, you know what? We'll just doop, 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 doop. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, we are getting some more trees chopped down, though, so we should have enough wood pretty soon to at least do the next little chunk. This is going to annoy the elves, but I don't care. They don't seem to be... It's autumn, so we're actually waiting on dwarven traders right now. The elves actually don't seem to be that worried about anything. Soldiering! Yes! Yes. Accepted. Oh, man. Okay. Orid. A human crossbowman. I am separated from Gulo last camps. I cannot give in to sadness. Who is that? Is that your spouse? Daughter? Doesn't say who that is in here. So, okay. Interesting. Competent crossbowman. Handful of other regular skills. Okay, that's fine. Good, people are moving in. That's what we want. That's what we want. Look at that, the garbage is actually getting cleaned up. That's kind of incredible. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, where are my wafers? Did he get tired? What would that even be under? Huh. Adamantine. Adamantine strands. We have adamantine strands. Okay. Alright, we have that. So then... I've never had to do this before. Do we do it here? Weave metal cloth? Perhaps? Well, let's let that happen for a minute here. What else is going on in the fort? People are having a party. I'm just going to go over here real quick. Processing. Strand extractor. Extracted strand. Oh, okay. I want to stop that immediately then. Do not the adamantine there. We need to go down here and make an adamantine wafer. Boom. Do it. Yes. Okay. Great. That's happening. Now then. So I think we're going to need 3 of these to make a breastplate, right? I'm checking the wiki. I don't care. We're going to smelt it all anyway. We're going to process. We're going to process everything. Good. It's happening again. Okay. We're going to go up here and order more... Nope. And order more statues made. Good. Keep doing that. What are you doing? You're dumping an item. What do you have? A sheep wool cap. You're taking that from the count's bedroom. Well, I approve of that. I do approve of that. Okay. It looks like we're not going to be attacked. Maybe. Do we think? Kind of hard to say. We're at 178. At 180, I'll send out an occupation squad. That is what I will do. Let's just real quick take a look. So we can just see all the artifacts, yes? We can see all the artifacts in here. This is incredible. So, then, the question is there anything we want? Bronze Warhammer, that's not interesting. Look at all the elves! Look at that! Oh my goodness, okay. Sneak charcoal. The terrible bolt. No, I'm looking for books, actually, is what I want. A steel warhammer. That's pretty far away, though. I'm not all that interested in sending... Oh, steel spear. In sending our dwarves all the way across the planet. That feels like a lot and a good way to lose dwarves. But at the same time, I want stuff. Are we not going to find books in here? How does this work? I don't know. We should, however. We don't have a library, so that is going to stop the dwarves. Wait. Do we have a library? We do have a library. Okay, great. So, we can assign scholars and scribes. We should do that. You? And, you. Oh, hey, check it out. We actually have... Okay, do we have anybody else, or is it just that one chemist? Is that the only scientist we have in the building? That tracks. Yeah, okay. Alright then. In that case, this herbalist can be a scholar. What do you mean, no tables and chairs? No bookcases? What library? Oh, because the library doesn't exist because I undesignated it. Alright. Okay, let's go back up top. So this is where the library would be. The Tooth of Book... Okay, well now, which... Hang on. The Tooth of Books is a tavern. The Gilded Library is a library. The Home of Gilding. Here we are. The Barricaded Treasury is the one I've actually assigned people to. Boom. Alright. Great. Go. Read books. Write books. Very good. How's this happening? How is this happening? How is this going? It is happening in the same way it always does. It is going well. Very good. Okay. Okay, we're almost... Man, should I just stop the episode? Nothing's really happening here. Let me refresh. Let me check our stone detailers real quick. And then if nothing's happening, I think that seems like a great place to stop the episode. I need to let this thing idle and just wait for things to happen. This is not the strongest possible start to the new year. Unicorn! Unicorn attack! We're just going to let this go how it goes. I think the dwarves can handle the unicorns. Amazing. Oh, hey, look at that. The Count is creating masterpiece statues. That's cool. That's something we like to see. Okay. Watch those unicorns get shot while I tab back over to Dwarf Therapist. Alright, we have a master engraver. And we have 2 accomplished engravers. And we have 2 proficient engravers. But that master engraver, a geographer. Oh, yes, hello. Would you like to stay here and work in our library? Would that make you happy? There's an astronomer here. I would be happy if the astronomer wanted to stay and do things for us. This has not been unproductive, though. I think we're safe. We're safe from attack now, right? Do we think we are? Do we think maybe we're safe from attack? And I can send out the squads again? I think maybe we're going to send out the squads again. Okay. So while we wait for them to roll out, I think that feels like a good place to end this, since I don't think much more is going to happen in the next couple of minutes. So, hey folks, thanks for watching. You know, I really appreciate that we still have this many people with the channel after all this time. Some of you are really enjoying these videos, some people are not enjoying them so much, and I am completely unconcerned with that. I just can't be bothered to care if people don't like the videos. It's not like I'm a 1,000,000 subscriber channel. I'm just some guy recording gameplay because a few people enjoy watching it. That's all we're doing here. It doesn't matter. And as I've said before, even if nobody liked these at all, I would still be doing this. I don't care. Alright, it's snowing. Beautiful. It hasn't snowed here yet. I suspect it will in the near future. But that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm looking forward to doing this all year. You know, 52 videos plus however many special uploads I end up doing, so that's fabulous. And as always, thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. You're my favorite. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. You will join my favorites soon. And thanks, of course, to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts. We will be back here next week with more thrilling Dwarf Fortress action. Hold it, another consort. Stop it. Anyway, horror content on Saturdays. Lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out. I already told you to give me suggestions, so you already know to be doing that. Alright, I'm going to let this thing idle for a while, see if anything happens. And until next time, Happy New Year, Birdman out.